All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to go on a little digital treasure hunt. We're looking for a super important secret that's already hiding inside your computer, your Windows product key.
So picture this. You've been here, right? You do a fresh, clean install of Windows, everything's running super fast, you're feeling good, and then, bam, you smack right into that activation wall. It is so frustrating, and you just know you're missing something obvious. So, you do what we all used to do. You flip your laptop over, you're looking for that classic sticker with the 25-character key, and it's just not there. Nope, you're not going crazy. The rules have totally changed, and that little physical sticker, it's basically a fossil now.
So, if it's not on the bottom of the computer, where in the world did it go? Let's put on our detective hats and solve the missing key mystery.
Okay, so the big change really happened around 2012. Before that, yeah, the physical sticker was the standard. But afterwards, all the big guys, Dell, HP, Lenovo, they started embedding the Windows key digitally, right onto the PC's motherboard. It's way more secure, and it basically marries that license to that specific piece of hardware forever.
The tech behind this whole thing is called OEM Activation 3.0. And honestly, the best way to think about it is like a digital birth certificate for your computer. That key is literally fused into the firmware on your motherboard, which means your PC is its own license.
Okay, so mystery solved. We know the key exists, we know it's hiding deep inside the hardware. Now for the really fun part. Let's pull it out of hiding with one little command.
And you don't need to download any sketchy software or special tools for this either. All it takes is one single powerful line of text to make your computer spill its own secret.
And there it is. Now I know, that looks like a bunch of gibberish, but trust me, it's super simple. You just need to open Windows PowerShell, make sure you run it as an administrator, then copy and paste this exact line in, and hit enter. And just like that, boom, it'll spit out your unique 25-character product key.
But hold on. What happens if you grab that key, you type it in, and it still doesn't work? This is the exact spot where most people get stuck, and it brings us to the most important part of this whole thing, the one addition rule.
It's a real head-scratcher, right? I mean, the computer itself just gave you the key. You know it's the right one for that machine, but Windows is still giving you the cold shoulder. So what's the deal? Why the mismatch?
Well, here's the problem. That key that's embedded in your motherboard, it's not some kind of universal master key for Windows. No, it's for a specific edition, like say Windows 11 Home. So if you went and accidentally installed a different edition, like Windows 11 Pro, that key is completely useless.
And that's the absolute heart of it. A Windows Home key will only, and I mean only, ever activate Windows Home. A Pro key will only ever activate Pro. They are not interchangeable at all. That is the one single unbreakable rule.
But don't you worry, you do not have to wipe your entire hard drive and start from scratch. There is a really clever way to fix this without losing all your personal files. Let's walk through it step by step. Seriously, like 9 times out of 10, this is the exact problem people run into. Their PC shipped with Windows Home, but when they reinstalled, the installer just defaulted to Pro. So what we're going to do is basically trick Windows into downgrading itself to the version it's supposed to be.
First things first, you're going to need 2 things. Head over to Microsoft's website and grab the official Media Creation tool to download a fresh Windows 11 ISO file. Then, just go to your Start menu, type regedit, and here's the important part. Make sure you run it as an administrator.
Okay, quick warning here. The registry is kind of like the central nervous system of Windows, so please only change exactly what I'm about to show you. First, you're going to navigate to that exact path on your screen. Once you're there, find Edition ID and change its value from Professional to Core. That's the internal name for the Home version. Then right below it, find Product Name and change that from Windows 11 Pro to Windows 11 Home.
Perfect! Now that we've essentially lied to the registry and told it we're running the Home version, we can kick off the repair install. Find that big ISO file you downloaded, right-click on it, and choose Mount. Then we're going to open up Command Prompt, and again, make sure it's as an administrator, so we can launch the setup. Now this next bit, this is the secret sauce. In that Command Prompt window, you'll need to switch over to the drive letter of that ISO you just mounted. It's probably D or E. Then go into the Sources folder. From inside that folder, you're going to run this exact command. That little /product server switch at the end is a super clever trick that forces an in-place repair, keeping all of your files and programs while it switches the Windows edition over to the correct Home version. All right, after the installation does its thing, your computer is going to reboot, and you should be staring at the correct edition of Windows. Now let's get that final sweet confirmation that everything worked perfectly.
So here's the magic. Because your key is physically tied to your hardware, the very moment that your new Windows 11 home installation connects to the internet, it's going to see that embedded key and just activate itself, automatically. But if you're like me and you want a definitive proof, there's one last command we can run.
Open Command Prompt as an administrator one last time, and just type this simple command. That's slmgr, a space, a /, and then DLI. That stands for Software License Manager, and we're just asking it to display the license info.
A little window is going to pop up with some details about your license. You can ignore most of it. The golden ticket, the thing you're looking for, is this exact phrase, OEM_DM channel. When you see that, that is your 100% proof that you are running on a genuine, permanent digital license that is tied directly to your motherboard.
So just remember this, that OEM key, it's not just a password, it's the permanent digital soul of your PC. It doesn't matter how many times you reinstall or reset Windows, as long as you install the correct edition, it will activate for the entire life of that computer.
You just reclaimed your PC's digital birthright, and you did it using nothing but the tools that are already built right into Windows. It kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other powerful secrets are just hiding in plain sight, just a command line away?